Alright guys, here we are with the part 3, I believe, of Dark Cloud on PlayStation 2. Absolute cracker of a game. This specific episode is going to be slightly more exposition, but after this it should diminish to less than nothing. Now what we're doing here is just kind of telling you guys how the functions of locking on, changing from enemies during battle when facing multiple enemies. Obviously, how to block with R1. It's kind of showing you the map there, where the enemies are and what the items are, and the oh my god, Atlamata, I think it's pronounced. I know I'm saying that wrong, but that anyway. So I really don't know how to pronounce half the names in this, but yeah. Now we'll see. Activate the guard. There you go. I'm going to skip through quite a lot of the dungeons. Not a lot of the dungeons. I'm going to skip through several floors, as they frankly don't really offer any great content in terms of streaming. So, yes, there you go. I think I hinted on this briefly in the last video, where you have your elements or your attributes, and by adding stuff like ice, fire, holy, wind, so on to your weaponry, when you upgrade them you gain higher levels of that attribute. Your weapons can have multiple attributes and you can switch in between them, so you know the game does offer quite a good bit of upgradability. Yeah, that's the phrase I'm sticking with. We also get introduced to the PlayStation's variation of the QuickTime event. Oh god, I hate QuickTime events. Nevertheless, let's just play along here now. Let's see what we got here. 3 undead, floor 4. Okay, boom. Durability is down to 14 now, 54. Okay. Oh wow. Little backhander there. And okay, so it's taking a single durability each hit. Now, here's our first duel. Yu-Gi-Oh! I make that joke every single time I say it. Yeah, okay. The bar comes across the screen, as you can see, and if you've ever played any kind of Dance Revolution, or if you guys actually recall the Britney Spears dance game back in the day, it's exactly the same as this. This came out first, of course, but you know. Yeah, the exclamation mark focuses or gets your attention that this is going to be a duel. The bar across the bottom of the screen wouldn't give it away or anything. Oh, there you go. Now, I get it as the first duel that's supposed to be straightforward and handy. Good god. How simplistic. You'll notice too that the duel didn't take any of our weapons durability away. That's going to be so handy later on in the game. What's in here? Undead Buster. Now, many games that would kind of give you a warning as to what's coming up on the next floors and the upcoming floors. In this game, it does and it doesn't. The stronger enemies might not be undead, but the more common ones are. So, you know, it's not always what you may think it is. Okay, now, let's see what we got here. More exposition. Okay. Beneath the spawns are tougher. Yes, they are. Okay. Oh, charge it. Yeah, okay. Of course, you just a simple charge attack. It's in most games actually. You charge the attack up. It go up to level. I think it goes up to a 2-stage attack. You flash once and then you flash twice, and you let go and you do this massive attack. It does use up a great deal of your weapon's durability, so I would be very cautious about using that when you're low on your durability. Upgrading your weapons, again, this really doesn't have to be explained. If you click on upgrade on your sword, your axe, your hammer, your spear, hell's it called, your ring or your slingshot, it will show you the attributes needed to either synthesize up to a different weapon or just get better in general. So you don't have to really, if you want, you can go like and experiment with it, have fun with it. I would encourage you to actually do that, especially in the first dungeon, as in this entire first dungeon. By all means, explore away, have fun with it. It won't actually matter until coming close to the end of the second dungeon that like your weaponry is good or decent or somewhat doing a bit of damage. So for the first dungeon, just explore, have fun with it, see what happens. Now we're going to just add a few bits and bobs here onto the there you go. I always do that. I always kind of throw things back into the village and then come back in the dungeon. It just, your space isn't like the back floors. Now we got the tram oil in the last video. We're going to show you the back floor here. You get better pickups, but the enemies are harder, and some back floors have limited features, like you might take every swing or every hit of your sword or your weapon will actually use more durability, or you might there you go, limited zones. You might get thirsty faster, so on and so on. There's always something there. But as I was saying, yeah, you don't essentially have a limited space in terms of your atla that you pick up. It's just for myself, I tend to kind of count how much I pick up, and if it's reached a specific number I have in my head, I will go and empty my non-existent inventory back outside. There you go. Now see there's an event. And yeah, his buggy is fixed, and I've got him everything he asked for. He has to be facing a certain direction. He has to have a sign up, and so on and so on. So you see the box there too, to the right of his wagon. Don't forget that. I did it here. Now, I would actually, I don't know if I would advise that you get the shop open early or not. It can help. If you find the game difficult, it can help a great deal. But see that how should I rebuild? That can help you too to get, if you get everything correct and you fulfill everyone's needs, you get an extra little bonus. Now, repair powders, escape powders, stand-in powders, bombs, revival potions, all that stuff here. The gold, you see in the bottom right? If you have the money, I would suggest you invest in them for the long haul. For right here, right now, they will have no purpose whatsoever. There they are, 1,000. So, long haul, very handy. Here we go. I'm giving nothing away here, not a damn thing. Let's see if you can figure it out for yourselves, because you really should be able to. Interesting. Keep that in mind. I really hope there's not a microphone feedback. But I'm looking at the audio here and I think there is. Oh, here's another vent. Okay. Not bad for a kid, right? There you go. Now, believe it or not, we actually won that. We actually won that. That's how it always goes. Or at least I think that's how. I've always gotten that, so I'm going to assume that's how it always goes. No. Interesting, correct? A little bit of exposition there, a little bit of fun, as it were. Here we go. If you can recall the no, I won't spoil anything. There we go. Now, let's go pick up the kitty cat that got struck by a lightning bolt. Kind of extreme, isn't it? But nevertheless. Now, what do we got here? Ah, yeah, the kitty. Okay. The size of the bell on her neck. Forgotten it was that massive. I forgotten it was that damn massive. Her name, pronunciation. Io, that's what I'm calling her. Don't care, that's it. Io it is. Now, I was planning on showing you here some items, like as in terms of where the items should be located, but I'd already picked it up earlier on, so that's my bad in that one. However, I'm almost certain there was one in the bedroom. I know that there's one at the shop at the side of the cart, but yeah, there it is. Repair powder. May not seem like much right now, but it's saving us a good bit of money because money right now is scarce. So let's not go jumping the gun with that too much. Where's it gone now? Where's it? There it is. Now. She's going Super Saiyan. Oh good God. Our speech pattern is great, isn't it? Our speech pattern is wonderful! Okay, now she does ask if wants help. Can I come, please, please, please? Yes, yes, yes. You actually don't even have the choice to answer. She just takes it as granted that you're going to say yes, and she becomes your ally. We will need her to get past the outcoming floor. Like there's like a little chasm you have to kind of hop across, and that's why we have her. She can jump a greater distance because she's a cat, you know. Oh, you did see this friend before, but yep. Oh, hold up. More explanation. Don't let this cutscene thing fool you here. This is appearing more often in these streams because I'm trying to get it out the way. In the actual gameplay, there's quite a lot happen in between this very, I don't know, Godfather showing up. A lot happens in between that. There's not so many constant cutscenes. Don't let that sway you here at all. The game is definitely worth getting without hesitation. It really is. Outline, that's right. Yeah. And away he goes. Now, we have a bit of time left before this particular episode ends, so I'm just going to show you a bit more of. I'm going to fast forward to her floor because she's not really my favourite character, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. She just helps you get past gaps, and that's it. That's her purpose. She will be used again later on in different floors for, honestly, reasons that are so forced to just, you know. But let's get past this here. Some bread. If you noticed, or if you noticed on this floor, sorry, my thirst meter is going down really quickly. That's why I'm trying to kind of fly through it. Cabin, windmill. That's a brick. There we go. But I still have to get. There is Dragon's Crest, and there's more tram oil. There you go. Now, the water to get my thirst back up. The thirst meter or gauge back up full. Hers as well. And we're going to back floor. Now the item pickups are, like I said, not great for the first dungeon. Like they never actually are, to be honest with you. The second and third seem to be the best, if I'm completely honest. I should have chose a better floor, to be honest with you. Antidote help there, the poison. Upgraded to the bone sword, and on we go. No, I left the dungeon here because I didn't want it. Like I already had the Dragon Crest. I opened the door and I knew exactly what was coming my way. So let's sort this. My phone's going ballistic. Sort this out now. Oh God. Well, we can just do a few bits and bobs here, get some powders, and guys, I'll see you in episode 5.